Philly bred Jacks living, reacting to the fame, true crime tales, drill rap docs, we breaking down the game. Graffiti on the screen, this channel ain't no shame. Yo, step in the booth, mic check, 1, 2. Bohemian reacts where the truth come through. True crime stories, cold cases, unsolved clues. Drill rap documentaries, we dissecting the moves from Philly blocks where the mirrors to the pain. The Jack streets where the heat don't ever change. I'm just a kid from the app with a camera and a dream. Reacting to the chaos, making sense of the scene. They say, boy, why you watch that? It's too dark, too grimy, but the truth is in the details and the stories in the timing. Graffiti letters splashing like blood on the wall. Each episode of canvas, I'm painting it all. Lights, camera, action. Screen start flashing, true crime drill rapper. Keep the people asking, Bohemian, what's next? What you reacting to? Stay tuned, hit subscribe, cause the tea's coming through. Double in react. Yeah, we keep it raw, true crime drill docs. We breaking down the law. Philly the Jacks, the grind don't stop. Graffiti on the screen, this channel's on top. Double V react, you know we keep it real. No cap, no filter, just fact how we feel. From the plot to the booth, how we connect the dot. This ain't no game, we reacting dot. Let's talk about them.
What up, y'all? It's the Bohemian Reacts channel. Welcome to the channel. Today, we are going to my hood, my city. Philly. Philly, where I am from. We going to Philly. We checking out the most dangerous hoods in Philadelphia. Yo, listen, man. This is the reason I'm in Florida right now. Nah, but for real, y'all, listen. I love being from Philly, man. Look, I don't know if y'all can see it, but y'all see it, man. Look, you see, I got my Broad and Patterson joint. You know what I mean? I got my Eagles right here. Of course, I got the Sixers. You know, I got the love. I got, you know, my Phillies, even Flyers on the elbow. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, look, I had to leave, man. You know what I'm saying? And one reason I had to leave, because I had 1 foot out the game, 1 foot trying to be a good dude, and you can't do that. And I knew if I ain't leave Philly, I was going to be locked up. I had a cousin that left 2 years before I left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I left in 2004, and my cousin left in 2002 because he cut hair up there. He beat some boy up that didn't want to pay him for a cut. Boy came back 3-4 weeks later, banged at him. Luckily, the boy's tail jammed, you know what I'm saying? Didn't hit him, just hit the side of his car as he was pulling off. You know what I mean? So, you know, Philly can be wild, man. And if you run in the streets there, you know what I'm saying? It's only a few ways you're going to end up, just like everywhere else. But sometimes it's hard if you trying to get out and you trying to, but you know so many people, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just got to change your whole circle, you know what I mean? But today, we going into the most dangerous hoods in Philadelphia. So let's see what's going on with the hoods and where I'm from, you know what I mean? Philly, where I am from. Let's get into it. Check this out, y'all.
Like, you can't go to the gas station, you can't go to the arcades, you can't go to the movies, you can't, like, whatever you do, you gotta have it. Like, if you like me, like, for sure, you can't do nothing if it, like.
Billion.
Fairhill. The Fairhill
The
neighborhood gained
Badlands.
notoriety with Steve Lopez's novel Third and Indiana that brought national.
Yo, all right, so they talking about Fairhill, right? They about to tell you about the Badlands, yo. In the 90s, y'all, the Badlands was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was hustling and doing all that, you know what I'm saying? I never got my work from the Badlands, but like I used to go down like Fifth and Luzerne, Cotton Bud, you know what I'm saying? And because we had weed stores in Philly. Like in the 90s, you had stores like what in New York they would call bodegas. We had our little corner stores. You go and you get your little bag of chips. You get your, you know what I'm saying? You get your little hug, your little, what they call in New York, your little quarter waters. You know what I'm saying? And you get 20 bag of bud. You know what I'm saying? But when the stores wasn't open, then you would go to places in the Badlands like Fifth and Luzerne. And Fifth and Luzerne, it was like an open air drug market. You go down there like 10 o'clock in the morning, yo, and 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, 1 in the morning, whatever, you pulling through. And yo, these niggas was out there like, weed, what, crack. Like you driving through and they're saying that like as you're driving through. So you know what I mean? You stop, you pull over, yo, I need 5 nicks. You know what I mean? This is back when you still had nicks and dimes of weed, you know what I mean? And you was still getting that Reggie weed. You wasn't getting none of that good like you smoking now. You know what I mean? But you was getting like Reggie, yo, give me 5 nicks, yo. You know what I mean? So that's where we going right now. We going into the Badlands, yo.
Call attention to the intersection of 3rd Street and Indiana Avenue in Fairhill.
Mm-hmm.
It highlighted the area's struggles with drug-related crime and youth violence. In 2007, Philadelphia Weekly journalist Steve Vogt listed this intersection as the 2nd most active drug corner in the city.
Off the
Other
chain.
Fairhill intersections identified in
Yeah,
the same
Fifth
report
and Westmoreland.
5th Street and Westmoreland Street ranked 3rd, and A Street and Westmoreland Street ranked 7th, underscoring the neighborhood's deep entanglement with the city's narcotics trade. Fairhill has historically grappled with significant poverty levels. According to the 2010 U.S. Census, Fairhill's poverty rate stood at 61%, marking it as the poorest neighborhood in Philadelphia.
Exactly why they call it
Fairhill
Philadelphia.
notable gangs and hoods: 5th and Westmoreland,
Mm-hmm.
5th and Cambria, 9th and Somerset, 3rd and Indy. A reputable block and one of the first main blocks of the Badlands.
I'll tell y'all, Badlands.
Haddington/Carroll Park. Haddington/Carroll Park notable gangs and hoods: Lansdowne Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Blocks include 60th and Lansdowne Avenue and 56th and Lansdowne Avenue. 04/60 gang/Booker World. M Block.
See, I don't know
Blocks
nothing
include
about them.
59th and Master Street and 54th and Master Street. Arch Homes Projects. Murder Market. Market Street on the west side that stretches through multiple
See.
hoods and blocks.
That's Market Street in West Philly. I ain't gonna lie, yo, I've never hung in West Philly. West Philly is like the wild, no pun intended, the wild west. Like, I had a homeboy, I went home for a funeral, right? This must have been like 2017. I go home for a funeral, right? And one of my homeboys lived in West Philly. I don't even know what block it was on. But he was like, yo, come through after the joint, you know what I mean? We smoked, but look. So me and my man Moody went down there, rest in peace, Moody. But me and my man Moody go down there, and yo, we on the block 2 minutes. This nigga coming up asking for dope, right? This boy kicking him off the porch. I don't got no dope, right? I don't do that. Then 2 minutes later, we see this cop car flying around the block. Well, no, we seen a nigga lying around the block in the car. They in the car and they flying around. Cops coming right after him. You know what I mean? Flying. And yo, if Philly got little ass blocks, they was flying around their car. They was chasing them. I was like, yo, bruh, we've been here 10 minutes. This block already showed us its whole ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Callowville. Home to rapper Lil Bus. Blocks include 64th and Callowville and 62nd and Callowville.
Good.
Basically, the drill shit is in right now, but you got to separate yourself from that and know what you're really in it for. Can't follow all these other guys. Ye made it cool to be a band. Talking about getting bitches and bitches. You got to pick out your lanes. You got to stay in.
Kensington/Harrogate. Kensington was established in the early 18th century by
Yo.
English merchant.
Now, Kensington Ave, right? So, right before I left Philly, I was living in Northeast. I was living on Penway Street, Penway and Whitaker. You know what I mean? I had a homeboy that lived on Frankfurt and Cambria. So I used to take the L right there where y'all see that right there. That's the L. So I used to take the L and get off right there at Kensington and Allegheny. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to walk around to his crib on Cambria Street. You know, yo, this is where everybody, where y'all be seeing the zombies and all that shit. Like, this is where it be at. You know what I'm saying? In Rocky, when Adrian was working in the pet store, that was down Kensington. You know what I'm saying? Under the L. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, like, it's for real, for real. It was zombie land when I left. It's even worse now. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, that heroin, it got, and cops just let it go. Like, they just let it go like that.
Anthony Palmer. By the late 19th century, it had evolved into a bustling industrial hub, particularly renowned for its textile and carpet
That's
manufacturing.
right there.
The neighborhood attracted a diverse working-class population, including Irish, English, German, and later Black and Puerto Rican communities. However, post-World War II deindustrialization led to significant job losses, economic decline, and urban disinvestment, profoundly affecting the community. The drug trade in Kensington began in the 1970s, fueled by its vacant factory buildings, distance from Center City, and easy access via the Market Frankfurt line and I-95.
Yep.
Today, the epicenter of the drug
Look at
trade
that.
is near the
See,
intersection of Kensington and
See, Kensington and Allegheny, right? I used to get off the train right here. You see where the Allegheny train station? I used to get off this shore right here. You bust a right and you keep walking up the block. You hit Cambria Street, make a bang 11. And that's where my man lived at. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, you get off that joint, man, yo, people is down there, it's like they sleeping as soon as they walk it, change falling out their pockets and all that shit. And it be like that, man. It's crazy, yo, for real.
Allegheny Avenues, which by 2020 housed a billion-dollar drug market with rampant open drug use and dealing on sidewalks and in public parks, particularly McPherson Square, which is widely known by the nickname Needle Park.
I had a
Kensington
homegirl
has
that
gained
died in that
national
park.
attention for its open-air drug markets, particularly along Kensington Avenue. The area has been dubbed the Walmart of heroin due to the prevalence of drug activity. The introduction of xylazine, a veterinary tranquilizer known as Tranq, has exacerbated the opioid crisis, leading to severe health complications among users. Efforts to dismantle drug encampments have been met with limited success, as displaced individuals often relocate nearby, perpetuating the cycle. Notable
Look it up,
residents
Ken.
of Kensington include rapper Skrilla.
Shit crazy.
I know him.
He look like you know that fat.
Bro, I mean a lot, nigga. Underworld me. We in the underworld, bro. Look at this shit, bro. We in the fucking underworld.
Tell
bro.
him, yo.
Bro, underworld, bro.
Hunting Park. Some
Hunting
notable
Park.
residents of Hunting Park include Kabani Savage, who was a drug kingpin and
Hunting Park. Now that's North Philly, you know what I'm saying? And when I was living in Philly, you know what I'm saying, all I had to do was go up the boulevard. You go up to Hunting Park. I used to go through Hunting Park just to get to Broad Street, little shortcut, Joe. You know what I mean? But Hunting Park be off the chain too, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot go over there fucking with niggas, like, at all. You know what I mean? Like, you go through and call it a day.
convicted mass murderer who ran a violent cocaine operation in the Hunting Park neighborhood.
Okay.
His crimes included witness intimidation, multiple murders, and the notorious 2004 firebombing that he ordered from prison that killed 6 people, including 4 children, in retaliation against a cooperating witness.
Damn.
In 2013, Savage was sentenced to death, becoming the first person in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania to receive a federal death sentence since its reinstatement in 1988.
Damn.
However, in 2024, President Biden commuted his sentence to life without parole. Hunting Park notable gangs and hoods. Butler Zoo, Erie Avenue and Hunting Park's 8th and Butler. Wyoming Avenue,
Yeah.
Wyoming Avenue of North Philadelphia.
Now look, Wyoming. Now see right here, right? Wyoming. If you keep going straight up that hill, right, you gonna hit Whitaker Street. You know what I'm saying? You bang that left on Whitaker, that's where I lived at. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I'm gonna tell you, yo, Wyoming had it going on. Like when I lived around there, like I used to take the bus because I was going to the Art Institute down Center City. So I used to walk up to Wyoming, catch the 75 down to Broad Street, then take the Orange Line down to Center City. You know what I'm saying? But you could get weed, coke, whatever out there on Wyoming Ave. But yo, they had this one joint right there on Wyoming and Whitaker, Wyoming Pizza. They had this slamming pepperoni cheesesteaks. Right, I used to get them joints every Sunday to watch the Eagles games. You know what I mean?
A large Latino and Black community near
A
Hunting
lot of
Park.
Puerto Ricans around there.
Allegheny West. Allegheny West was once a thriving industrial and residential neighborhood, home to major employers like the Bud Company and Tasty Baking Company, which supported a strong working-class population and
Tasty
vibrant
Cake.
community life. The area featured row homes, churches, and businesses, initially serving primarily European American residents, later joined by Black families during the Great Migration. However, beginning in the 1950s and accelerating through the 1970s, deindustrialization caused factory closures and job losses, leading to widespread unemployment and white flight. This exodus prompted severe disinvestment, and by the 1980s and 1990s, Allegheny West had become one of Philadelphia's most economically distressed areas, marked by rising vacancy, poverty, and crime. Allegheny West notable gangs and hoods. 33rd and Allegheny.
Okay.
Abbotsford Homes Projects.
One day in Philly,
Roast
you got
Kilo.
it, right? Yep. How much do you win that game?
I was like 7,000. It was down to me and someone named Omar. His name Omar too. It was the last 2. We had beat the whole game. And I beat him. And I was walking off. And I got hit up.
They banged it.
I
Yeah.
thought I was dead, for sure. You know, sometimes you can get shot and you think like, I hope I make it. I just knew I wasn't gonna make it because I seen it. You know what I mean?
I think he got hit like 7 times. I think Oskino got hit like 7 times.
And I said, damn, man. I wasn't scared. I was salty because I didn't get to do nothing. But I feel like, damn, I got stuff to offer. They don't even know that I got stuff to offer. You know what I mean? And I was just salty like, damn. And when I seen the lady cop come and she was crying, man, I said, damn, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I started getting real cold. It was June 27th. It was daytime. It was hot as shit. But I was cold as shit. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, man. She over. And then the feeling I could tell you, I was really real salty. Like a real salty. Like, damn. You know what I mean? So I can imagine a lot of young boys that get killed. I know they be like, damn. Why
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Tioga Nicetown.
It's crazy.
Tioga Nicetown, the neighborhood comprises 2 smaller, older neighborhoods, Nicetown and Tioga, although the distinction between the 2 is rarely
Tioga, they got a lot of
today.
Puerto Ricans around there too.
The name Nicetown is often used to refer to any part of Nicetown, Tioga. At its height, Nicetown was a vibrant industrial neighborhood, defined by its bustling factories, tightly knit row homes, and a resilient sense of community. But by the mid-20th century, as factories shut down and jobs disappeared, economic decline took hold. What followed was a wave of white flight and systemic disinvestment, patterns echoed across much of North Philadelphia. By the 1980s and 1990s, Nicetown had transformed into a community grappling with rising poverty, crime, vacant properties, and struggling public institutions.
Yeah.
Nicetown notable gangs and hoods. 18th and Ontario.
Yeah.
Erie Avenue.
Area.
North Philadelphia's Erie Avenue, home to Gilly the Kid and AR Ab.
Yeah, Erie. Now, Erie is where my cousin almost got shot at. You know what I'm saying? Because he was cutting hair right there on Erie and Broad. Erie and Broad is where Max's is. Like, if y'all ever seen, what's the joint? Creed? The first Creed, when they was in the cheesesteak spot, they was in Max's. You know what I'm saying? That's right there on Erie and Broad. You know what I mean? But it be popping over there. That's where, that's where AR ad from. That's where Gilly Major Figure and all of those from.
Strawberry Mansion. Notable residents of Strawberry Mansion include
That's where
Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter
Rasheed
Jasmine
Wallace
Sullivan,
from.
comedian and member of the Three Stooges Larry Fine, and platinum-selling rapper Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Strawberry Mansion notable gangs and hoods. 32nd and Norris. There are multiple sections of 32nd Street.
Meek Mill from around where my people from, 28th and Burke Street. That's where we had a house in my family on 28th and Burke that went through the whole family. Like my dad, my grandfather, my dad, my cousins, my other cousins, like that, they had a crib on 28th Street that it was stayed in the family for years. They sold it in 2016 or something like that. They sold that joint.
But one of the most reputable is around 32nd and Norris, 30th and Susquehanna/B&G, 29th and Lehigh.
Yeah. Oh, that's all that joint went into. Yeah, they could have went into a lot, man, but I'm going to tell y'all, man, like, I'm going to do some more joints on Philly too, man, because, like, the thing is, man, like, when you from Philly, you know, it never leaves you, right? Like that's the place that raised you, but at the same time, like, I'm going to tell you like this. I've been in Jacksonville, Florida for 21 years now, since 2004. It'll be 22 years this upcoming August. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, man, like, I usually go home once a year. Me and my pop go, I got my pop to move down Charlotte. And me and my pop go home for a Phillies game or Sixers game or something like that. Cause that's what we used to do when I was a little kid, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, man, like, if you was up to no good, it's hard to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I can go home. I don't even really see my friends and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to see my sister. I see my mom. You know what I mean? But like my friends, I got so many friends that died from different shit. Not even like from murder and shit, like cancer and you know, just crazy shit, drugs. You know what I'm saying? I had friends die behind that shit. I had a couple friends that got killed too. You know what I mean? Got murdered, but yeah, man, like, Philly's just it's a different place, man. And it's just, damn, man, like, I'm just thinking about all the fucked up shit that I done seen over my life. But anyway, man, yo, so that was some of the most dangerous hood in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where I'm from. You know what I mean? Just taking y'all on a tour. We're gonna do some more on Philly. We're gonna keep it funky and keep some fresh, you know, drill rap, true crime, all kinds of shit. We gonna have it on this channel. So All it really is, man, is just bringing awareness and positivity, man. Yo, help this channel out a little bit, man, because I'm gonna be doing some positive things. So help this channel out. Like, subscribe, share it out so more people see it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.